Yeah, I'm gonna set the quote aside. I'll introduce for the record an article, CBS News. RFK Jr. says it may be better if fewer children receive the flu vaccine, dated January 7, 2026.
Without objection.
Let me set aside the quote and set aside Secretary Kennedy and set aside the article. Do you believe that there is evidence that the flu vaccine prevents serious disease and prevents hospitalization or deaths in children?
I believe that all patients should talk to their doctors.
And so do I. And that's not what I'm asking you. Your qualifications have been much discussed. There is a mountain of evidence about this. Do you believe that there's no evidence that the flu vaccine has efficacy in reducing serious injury or hospitalization? This is an easy one, doctor. This is an easy one.
I support the CDC's guidance on the flu vaccine, and I will always be working with the CDC, ACIP, and the agencies.
So you believe it is an efficacious vaccine to reduce hospitalization and
is or is not?
Is. You believe it is.
As I said, I support the CDC's guidance on the flu vaccine.
Let me just say, do you think the flu vaccine reduces the risk of hospitalization or serious injury?
I've said
you're a doctor.
I believe vaccines save lives. I
the
believe
flu vaccine,
part of public health strategy.
The flu vaccine, does it reduce the risk of injury or hospitalization?
At the population level, I certainly think that it does.
Let me introduce for the record, if I can, Mr. Chair, CDC seasonal flu vaccine effectiveness studies dated May 30, 2025 from the CDC that goes into this in some detail.
Without objection.
This is not a hard question.
I answered your question.
I know it.
At a population level, I think
you did. Yes. 3 minutes in, you answered a question that has a very simple yes, or it had a very simple no to the proposition stated by the Secretary that there is no evidence. The Secretary said there is no evidence that this is effective. And yes, after 3 minutes, you acknowledge that at a population level,
I haven't seen that report. I have not seen.
Yeah, but you know about the flu vaccine.
If I had a nickel for every time I was misquoted in the media, I'd be a very wealthy woman. I would like to understand what his comments were.
I'm not asking you about the quote. I'm asking you about something in your remit, the effectiveness of the flu vaccine.